A World War II photographer is set to be honored with a statue for his work here in East Tennessee. Before the U.S. dropped nuclear bombs in Japan, the Manhattan Project was kept under wraps. But certain photographers were able to get a behind-the-scenes look at the impact. Now a statue will honor Westcott's work of preserving that unseen history.
Emily Crabtree spoke with historians and family members to learn more about his legacy. Emily, good morning.
Brittany, Heather, good morning. The saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. If that's true, there are likely more than 1 million words Ed preserved because of his love for the Oak Ridge. Words that perhaps would be lost without him.
Without Ed Westcott's photographs, I would not be able to tell the history of Oak Ridge nearly as well as we can using his photographs.
At just 20 years old, the U.S. government chose Chattanooga native Ed Westcott to take photographs for the Manhattan Project.
He has 15,250 negatives on cold storage in the National Archives. We have several hundred of them here in Oak Ridge, but not all of them.
General Leslie Groves assigned Westcott to document the work at K-25, Y-12, and X-10. Now known as Oak Ridge National Lab.
This was the best kept secret of modern time here. Still is a secret.
He didn't just capture secrets, but also normal life in the secret city. Many of those photos are on display across town.
And if you ask him what he thought about all that, he would just tell you he was doing his job. But really, he enjoyed the fame, you might say, during his time. And we are excited that different places in Oak Ridge shows his pictures and illustrates what he really accomplished here.
Westcott's pictures shared the story of life beyond the gates, which historian Ray Smith says is a gift in itself.
He chose photographs that exemplified the things that people needed to remember about what was happening then.
Now a statue bearing Westcott's image will be out front of the Oak Ridge History Museum, highlighting Ed's legacy as a photographer, husband, father, and friend.
He was a close friend of mine during the latter part of his life. I loved Ed dearly.
Now, Westcott did not spend his whole career in Oak Ridge. After the war, he spent some time working in Washington, D.C. as a photographer for the Atomic Energy Commission, later known as the Department of Energy. Westcott then moved back to Oak Ridge in his retirement and continued photography until his death in 2019, which left behind a truly amazing legacy. For now, Brittany, Heather, I'll send it back to you.
Definitely an amazing legacy. Thank you so much, Emily.